How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So it is now 2023 and I have been on a 3-month hiatus, and in the time span of those 3 months this channel has hit 5,000 subscribers. And before we begin, I just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting me and what I do on this channel, and that I haven't given up on 6.5s or anything like that, and we have a lot coming up in the 2023 year. First and foremost, where the hell have I been? And I just want to thank y'all for coming back to the channel. As most of you may know, I just had my first child. Doing happy, healthy, and I'm super excited to be a new dad. So I took 3 months off just to be a first-time dad. This is all new to me, and you know, I'm excited, but I'm really looking to get back into making videos for y'all. So in this video, I kind of want to go over what's to come for the 2023 year. I'm got a lot of plans, of course. A lot of things are going to be changing, especially with the stuff in the background a bit. 6.5s are not going away, but I'm looking to introduce a few new things and maybe get rid of some things around the old house. So getting into it, of course, I do 6.5 content, and I want to start incorporating more ATV content and other projects that have going on the side. But 6.5s are going to be my primary focus for 2023. A lot needs to happen. I've got to get a bunch of shit done, and it's just time to get after it. So with incorporating other projects, I'm primarily talking about ATVs, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, stuff like that, but I am going to incorporate the 91 Honda that I bought here 3 months ago, just for a short little while. But again, we'll go into what is to be expected this year. 5,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. Y'all have been DMing me for the past 3 months. What's going on? Like, you're going to continue to make 6.5 content? Where are the new videos? When are they coming out? When will you be back? And then, of course, the private DMs of helping people out and stuff like that. That is still going to be going on. Of course, I'm going to be busy being first-time dad, but I do want to get a hold of you guys when you message me on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram I'm kind of slacking on a little bit. Facebook is the best place to get a hold of me, or down in the comments below. By far the best 2 ways to get a hold of me. Instagram, I'm going to start uploading on there again, just because a lot is going to be happening this year, and I know a lot of people rather prefer messaging people on Instagram over Facebook. That's fine, I get it. I have no problem doing that. I just have to get back in that rhythm. So hang in there. I will get back to, of course, it's just wild. So IDI Legends moving forward, definitely have a lot to say about that. Of course, some of you may notice that you try to go to the website and it is currently unavailable. We are going to start bringing that back into play. We have a couple designs we want to release. We're gonna really start selling used 6.5 parts on there, stuff like that. So if y'all are ever in need of any 6.5 parts, maybe you can't get it at your parts store or anything like that, we are going to be selling some of the more harder to get a hold of parts. If you ever have anything that you're looking to get a hold of, just message me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm sure I can help you find it. With parts, also merch is going to start being sold again. I know a bunch of people have asked for hoodies, t-shirts, hats, decals, stuff like that, and we will start getting back into that. Andy, as far as y'all know, pretty well runs the IDI Legends website, and again, for the past 3 months we've just been incredibly busy being first-time parents. Now time to get into the meat and potatoes of what is to be expected this year, as far as the content, what it's going to entail, what upgrades I'm not only going to do to my audio or camera and stuff like that, but upgrades to the vehicles that we are going to be working on this year. So as far as the camera goes, I do have my GoPro Hero 9 Black that I constantly have been recording on. I'm going to continue to record on that, especially the ATV videos. Any amount of riding that I do is going to be recorded on the GoPro. I also got a brand new phone because I'm very prone to breaking every phone that I own. So that also records in 4K, so I will be recording on that sometimes. As well as with the recording, I know a bunch of you in the comments, and I'm so sick of hearing it, especially with my older videos, that y'all have suggested I get a tripod. And for those who haven't watched the recent videos, I have a tripod. I'm going to be using it more. I know a lot of people get a little squeamish or get a little disoriented watching some of my earlier videos where I was just holding my phone like this or like this towards me, and it's shaky and I don't have a place to put it. That's going to change. I'm going to start really using my tripod, which I've been using up until this point. As far as audio, I'm going to be investing back into what I do on YouTube and getting a Bluetooth microphone to pin on my shirt, so when I'm farther away from the camera, it doesn't sound like this, and I don't have to yell into the camera. Again, with that being said, if I'm getting a Bluetooth microphone, y'all are gonna hear every little bit of what I have to say when I'm pissed off, so unless I edit that out. And now the content. We have quite a few projects and a few more that I'm going to be introducing to the channel. Getting rid of quite a few of them. A lot of them aren't going to be sticking around. Actually, probably the vast majority of them aren't going to be sticking around, but the most important ones will be. So, starting off the lineup of what content is to come, is my 1991 Honda Civic. This one is the first one on the chopping block. Decent little car. I bought it off my neighbor for $100. It is the LX sedan, 1991 with the the automatic seat belts. But this one is not here to stay. I'm gonna make a couple videos on this one. I've already done a few upgrades to it, but this one will not be remaining on the channel for very long. Next up on the chopping block, we have my 1996 Yamaha Wolverine 350. I initially bought this for my wife. Plans are kind of changing with it, and we have just decided to let this one go as well. I'm going to be making a few videos on this, and more or less just repairing it, getting it ready to sell. Maybe one riding video, but you know, that's kind of on the table. I don't want to take it out and break it, of course, before I sell it, but I do want to test it, make sure it's ready to sell. So I may take a trip up to Windrock, get some riding videos of that. Other than that, there is just going to be repairing videos on that, and then that baby is gone. It's not exactly what we wanted, and it's going to be a while before Andy can get back on an ATV, so that one is bye-bye. Next one on the chopping block would probably be the 1992 KX 125 that I bought for $300 in a lot of just miscellaneous parts, basically to 3 different bikes. This one is going to be a build series, but it's going to be a budget build series. Again, some riding videos once it's done. It's going to need a full rebuild, unfortunately, so the price of it, as far as budget goes, it's going to be getting it able to ride down the trails and make sure it's safe, and then that one is more than likely gone as well. I love dirt bikes. I'd love to hang on to it, but you know, not that I don't have time, but maybe some other machines in the future. Next one that I don't think I'm going to be hanging on to is my 1995 Chevy K2500. The last video on this thing, obviously it's going to need head gaskets, and I'm going to be doing repair videos on this one, but I had plans to turn it into a service truck. I honestly don't think I'm going to do that anymore. The plan is to get the Honda squared away, get it sold, fix the K2500, and then use that until other projects, which we'll discuss later. But the great truck. It's just I don't necessarily need it. Having ample amounts of vehicles at this time, I'd rather sell it and give it to somebody who's going to use it more than me, and look for a different vehicle to turn into a service truck later on down the road. But after I sell the Honda, this one is going to be my daily. So kind of need it for the time being, but in the future it's probably going to go bye-bye. Next, I'm a little I'm wishy-washy on this one. So this one is potentially going to stay on the channel, but it also has the potential not to, which is my 2000 Yamaha Warrior 350. I absolutely love this quad, and if y'all have seen the build videos and stuff on this, y'all know that I put a lot of time and a lot of money into this Warrior, and I absolutely love it. I cannot be any happier with it. I do have to fix some very minor things to make it perfect again. As most of y'all know, the way that toys go is you fix them up, you take them out on trails, you beat the shit out of them, you bring them back, you spend more money, so they're just constant money pits. That doesn't bother me none with toys, because it's to be expected, but I'm not going to be selling my Warrior 350. Again, as most of you know, I put a lot of money into it, and there's no way that I could get as much money as I put into it back out of it if I was to sell it. So the only way that this Warrior is going away is if I trade it for something of more value that needs work, which as if I needed more work on my plate. But the theory behind that would be I get a better bang for my buck. Somebody will get a fantastic Warrior, but I also would get a bigger machine. Not that the Warrior isn't capable for anything that I want to do or anything like that, but I just owe so much money into it. Private sale, there's no way I'm getting the amount of money that I owe into that thing back out of it. The last couple trucks, or couple projects I'd say, that we have on the channel. Next, my wife's 95 Chevy K3500 extended cab dually. So as many people have asked to buy this damn truck, we are keeping it. This one will more than likely never be for sale. We are keeping it, and we have a lot of plans for this truck here this year. So to be expected for this thing, it's getting all new lights, all new speakers on the inside. It's getting repainted. I painted it last year and the paint didn't come out so good, so I want to try my hand at repainting it again, kind of redeem myself with the shitty paint job that I did on it. So I really want to respray it. The wife has some ideas for it. This one will be getting a lift this year, and potentially wheels and tires. I'd really like to get wheels and tires for it, but for sure it is getting lifted. Not maybe as extreme as some people might expect, but this vehicle is going to be our tow pig, or it's also going to be my wife's daily, but it's going to be tow pig. Anytime we really need a hauler or anything like that, it being an extended cab, and with the dogs and my baby girl, the cab really isn't the best to be a family hauler vehicle. However, this one is here to stay nonetheless. My wife is not interested in getting rid of it. We are going to finish this project and keep it for quite some time. And now for the biggest elephant in the driveway, or I should say two biggest elephants in the driveway. And that would be my wrecked 1997 Chevy K3500 crew cab and my wife's 97 Chevy K3500. So as most of you may know and probably have seen the video and pictures and stuff like that, I got into a pretty serious accident back the middle of last year, 2022, and a lot of my video drive was based on that truck, which is partially the reason why for the past 3 months I haven't been making videos. I kind of lost a little bit of drive when that incident happened. Needless to say, I'm not down. I was down for a little bit, but I'm getting back into it. I really want to start making videos again. This is my passion. I love building 6.5s. This is what I want to do, and I have y'all to thank for kind of getting me back into the swing of things. So absolutely thank you. I can't thank y'all enough for getting me bringing my drive back, so to speak. What's the plans with my crew cab? I know in the comments I responded to a bunch of you that this truck will be back on the road. It's not down forever. I'll get it fixed at some point in time. It will be back on the road. So financially, that is a very dumb idea for me to hang on to it and fix the frame, fix the cab, fix the doors. I got a bunch of quotes. Not looking to get the cheapest job done on it, and not looking to get the most expensive job on it. I just wanted my truck fixed. The quotes that I got to get my truck fixed are just, they're not gonna happen this year. And I've decided that this truck is probably never going to see the road ever again. That being said, getting on to the wife's crew cab, we need obviously a crew cab, and she knows how I feel, and we are going to get a crew cab back up and running, which would be the wife's 97 Chevy K3500, but she is giving that to me to be mine, which my wife, number one supporter of me. I can't thank her enough. So the idea is I am going to tear my truck, or my smashed crew cab, and this is going to get real confusing, but so I'm just going to call it the smashed crew cab, and build a 97 Chevy K3500 out of what was the wife's crew cab. And believe me when I say, it is not going to go back exactly the same as the way my crew cab was. I don't want it to be the same. I was looking to build the smashed crew cab even better than what it was. I wasn't done with the truck, but now I have a completely clean slate on a crew cab that is going to get a lot of modifications done to it. There was a lot done to my crew cab, the smashed one, but I wanted to do more. So expect a lot this year. Of what to expect with that build is it's not going to be a single wheel. I absolutely love the single wheel. However, my smash crew cab from the factory was a dually, and I'm going to be putting all the components back onto the crew cab that my wife is giving me. The lift kit, the wheels and tires are going to be different, obviously. There's going to be quite a few things swapped over from the smashed one over onto the clean slate, and a lot more is going to go into it than what my smashed one currently has. Also, every video that's going to be pertaining to that truck, I'm going to record every last little bit of it. Some videos are going to not necessarily get repetitive, but some of the videos are going to kind of feel like they drag on because I don't want any of y'all to miss out on something. Say the younger guys in the community don't necessarily know how something goes together, but the older guys in the community, or the guys who have done it for a while, know it and are gonna want to skip right over it. I don't want to miss that opportunity to the guys that are just getting into stuff like this, so I want to record all of that for y'all. But that being said, I don't know if this crew cab is going to be done by the end of 2023. A lot of money is going to go into this. I'm going to be selling a lot of parts off of the smash crew cab, everything that's kind of salvageable that I don't need, because I'm not just going to sell shit willy-nilly and then have to buy it at a junkyard at a later date. I'm going to use the stuff that I can off the smashed one and put it on the clean slate. I don't know if I'm just if I'm gonna keep the name Clean Slate, but by the end of me tearing my smashed one apart, the heart, which is the motor, the transmission, the rear end, the front diff, all of that is going to be going on the clean slate frame. Obviously, I'm not going to be using the cab, but there are some interior pieces that I'm going to need. So everything else that I don't is going to be for sale on the IDI Legends website. Again, just reach out to me if you need any parts. I can give you pricing, stuff like that. We can talk shipping. But yeah, that is what's in store for this year, and I'm incredibly happy to start getting into it. It's January 1st, so happy New Year's, and I hope y'all had a nice and safe holidays. But that is what I have in store, and I'm hoping and I'm happy that y'all are going to join me on this little journey for the year. So I again thank y'all. Closing statements on this video. I appreciate y'all sticking around to this point in the video. Thank you. I do greatly appreciate it, and it lets me know that I do have some more so diehard fans that want to continue to watch the channel. That is incredibly humbling, and I thank each and every one of you for doing so. I also want to do a few more live streams this year. Last year we did a few, be it the engine teardowns, stuff like that. But I want to get y'all asking me questions on the spot. If you're having problems with your truck or anything, just hang out with you guys. I want to do more live streams with you. I genuinely like it. You know, maybe we can do a few out here when the weather's nicer. Not that it isn't strangely nice for January, but I want to get some more live streams in this year. I also want to do some more meet and greets. I know a bunch of people have asked me about meet and greets, coming and doing subscriber trucks and stuff like I did last year. I believe I had 2 or 3 that I viewed y'all's trucks and stuff like that, got a chance to meet you on more or less a personal level, and I absolutely love that as well. I want to get some more subscriber vehicles on the YouTube channel. That way y'all can meet me if you'd so like to. Don't know about truck shows though, because number one, some of the truck scenes are kind of toxic. I primarily just go hang out, look at some stuff, more so meet you guys that are a part of the community. I really want to get y'all meet face-to-face, stuff like that. If I'm ever traveling, I'll do my best if I'm not in a super big hurry, especially with the Warrior. I do really want to go out to Badlands Off-Road Park this year for I hope they're doing the Warrior meetup. I would love to go do that. Or if any of y'all want to ride around East Tennessee or maybe in Calhoun, Georgia or something like that, we can set something up. But I really want to meet more of you, see kind of what my subscriber base is like. Me only having a smaller community, of course, I have a chance to connect with you guys and talk to you more than some of the bigger guys, stuff like that. But that's kind of what 2023 I would like to look like. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. It genuinely does help me, not only mentally, but it lets me know that I have like-minded individuals such as yourself out there cheering me on, more or less, bringing the 6.5s back to bringing 6.5s more or less up to a platform in which they have never sat upon. So thank you all so much for watching, and any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And also, I would like your suggestions more or less on any video that I make. I would love to hear y'all's feedback, especially on this video, and whether you're excited to see the progress, if you're interested in some stuff more than others. I really want to hear about that. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch you legends in the next one.